Did you know that you can get AAA games for cheap online? I didn't actually know this until just now, so you're kind of experiencing it with me. I was browsing G2A, like I often do. I mean, I feel like unless you're literally filthy rich, it's a pretty good idea to buy anything cheaper if you can. And on G2A, I was looking for a key for 40k Rogue Trader, when this caught my eye. Random Diamond 5 Key Steam Key Global. Well, I'd be stupid not to buy this, right? 5 diamond tier games for $4 US? I mean, why aren't more people doing this? Why aren't more people talking about this? And the description itself even says you are guaranteed 2 games valued at least €30, and the rest at €19.99. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna buy this, and let's see what we get. Okay, the first one, Cyber Assassin, spelled wrong, and I don't think I've seen IGN cover this one, but maybe it just flew under the radar. It looks a little bit like Enter the Gungeon cross Vampire Survivors. Oh, and it's actually on sale right now for 95% off. The original price being $39 Canadian. What the fuck is this? I mean, really, who's out here falling for this? Unless you're some idiot who's buying keys off of G2A. And I should note that the game's title is obviously spelled incorrectly on Steam, but in all of their marketing material, it's actually correct. And what I really can't believe is that this game is 32 megabytes. Could you imagine like any game being 32 megabytes today? I mean, I checked, and even something like Vampire Survivors is 600 megabytes. So I don't even know like how little content could be in this $40 game. Like, I mean, 32 megabytes is really crazy. This could just be like some sick video file or something. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, this is just Cyber Assassin. You know, I feel like such a fucking idiot playing this. This game is so bare bones. Like, you can't even pause it. You press escape, it just restarts and takes you back to the menu. The game also lies and says that you can play in over 120 languages, but everything is in English and there's no option to change it. This is like the absolute bare minimum effort you could actually put into any game. This is like taking one English class and trying to publish a novel. This is worse than like any shitty old RPG that you could get a key for 15 cents that normally gets packed into these things. And very clearly, this is just used to fill in the key's pricing requirement to keep G2A happy. I'm not really sure because they set this requirement themselves. This isn't something G2A is forcing on them. But look at these reviews too. The games have good reviews as promised, but as you'll see, all of these games have about like 102 to 103 reviews on Steam, which really starts my hypothesis that this is all bullshit. I submit to you that these games are likely created by the same person under different names or in collaboration with whoever is selling these packs of keys. I mean, no real person is going out of their way to play some shit like this. I mean, you can tell they're going for like a Vampire Survivor thing, but look at how like the text just appears when you level up. It just isn't good. And this is it. This is probably the worst thing that I've ever played on Steam. There's just nothing here. There are no jokes. There's nothing weird. This really would be the worst thing that I've played on this platform. If not for the next game, Cardboard Fucker or something. While I'm writing this, I can't even remember the name of the next game. I had to look it up. It's called Carton, because of course it is. But this is Carton, a game where everything looks like shit, and it's not afraid to tell you that that's a feature. Here you can also see the outrageously high price that isn't even on sale on Steam this time. And again, with 102 reviews. Oh my god, but for $40 you can buy it in a bundle with My Furry Teacher? God damn. The game touts such features as graphics of cardboard, buy your territory, and surprisingly deep, you have an impact on nature, the seasons have an impact on you. But onto the game. You might be thinking to yourself, hey, doesn't this kind of look like shit? And you're definitely correct, but I'm sure you would also be delighted to know that this game also runs like shit. I did not get more than like 25 frames per second while trying to record this. I think this is supposed to be a city builder, but it's maybe one of the most unintuitive games of all time. Things don't make sense, the translation is very bad, there's no sound effects to let you know what you're doing, things just kind of happen. When you click on something, it just kind of appears. In fact, most of the help buttons in this game are broken, they just do nothing when you click on them. I was excited because the game said you're going to be able to kill goblins, but I don't even know how you get to that point. The only good part about this is that I know none of you fuckers are gonna pony up the $40 to buy this piece of shit and then backseat me. I think I just have to apologize for having you even look at this. And for my own review, I will agree with this user when they say, no, don't. But not every game in this pack is going to be some masterpiece. Maybe the next one will be better. This is Brother Wings. And it's got music that isn't completely terrible. No, I'm not a big Two-Who head, but this feels like a shitty Flash game rather than like a competent shoot 'em up. And this is $32, by the way, on Steam with 113 reviews. I don't even understand how you put this on Steam. Like, you gotta pay like $100 to put something on Steam. And I sincerely doubt that anybody is buying this. I really want to know how much they're getting from selling keys, because this shit is ridiculous. This game also has a leaderboard. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't actually get on it. I got scores that were higher than a fair bit of these. I even tried using Cheat Engine at one point to try and cheat my score, but nothing worked. I think this actually might be a fake leaderboard. If you try looking up some of these people, I don't think they even exist. I really feel so stupid for buying these keys. This is such a waste. But the next game really cemented that feeling. Just let me ask you something. What is the worst puzzle in any video game? Maybe it's lockpicking in Fallout or Skyrim. Maybe it's a slide puzzle from RuneScape. But I submit to you that these pipe-fitting mini-games are the worst puzzle in any video game. So what if we had an entire game that was just pipe-fitting? This is Best Plumber, a game where you help the young plumber hold in the water in the right direction as fast as you can. It's $32 and I've been scammed. I only spent $4 on like all of these keys combined, but I've been scammed. You can't even play this game. I don't know if it's something with Windows 11, but I click play and nothing happens. I mean, just look at it. Games were coming out on the iPhone in like 2009 that were better. And moreover, you couldn't even steal like a fun game. You couldn't even steal like a Unity tutorial and upload it to Steam. I don't get what the point of this shit is. Finally, we have Apocalyptic Cat. Another $40 game with 103 reviews. And this game is 10 megabytes and it's so expensive. Like, could you imagine another game for this price point with this amount of content in it and this size? Like, maybe compare it to Cyberpunk. Granted, this game is probably less buggy, but content-wise, it's like Little League T-Ball versus the 2004 Red Sox. And also, Tom Fulp he wants his fucking Flash game back. It's obviously very Meat Boy inspired. Oh, the game promises a captivating soundtrack that enhances the sense of desolation and hope. Well, let's check it out.
Hey, look at me. I'm sitting here sad and lonely.
That's actually not the real song. I put this in there because there is no music that plays. There is absolutely nothing. Maybe that's a comment on the art itself, but it's likely that it's just a buggy piece of shit. The game also has very awkward controls. The platforming is very basic, and like the sprites have very big and random unpredictable hitboxes. You have to dodge like the Chernobyl fallout and try to make it to the top of the stage. At least that's how you complete most levels, because it's not, again, like all of these games, it's not very intuitive, but that's pretty much what you have to do. All of these games are just complete pieces of shit. Well, I think actually this is a great deal. Lots of great games, like maybe 10x value for your money. All these games are worth like $40. This is pretty good value. And you even get games with good reviews. Actually, I'll give this 5 stars. Wait, no.